Striden is an intense multiplayer survival first-person shooter where you play as a rebel trying to survive a Scandinavian nuclear landscape. Players would team up with a small group of 4 other players as you go up against 3 other teams, all with the same goals: capture strategic strongholds, evade the deadly radioactive fog, loot for valuable resources, gear up, and survive the harsh land. Spread throughout the map are multiple strategic points that must be captured by players in order to create bases where you and your teammates can build defenses and weapon benches, which is the only way to acquire more powerful and deadly weapons. As the match progresses, players will run across a deadly toxic fog that can obscure your vision and eventually kill you if a gas mask isn't equipped. But bases created by players are a safe haven from the gas, but the fog lasts a good while, so players could be stuck in their base for a long time. The gas and other teams aren't the only thing players will have to survive against. Players-controlled bears and dogs are hunting players around the map and will not hesitate to make a meal out of you. In order to survive, resources must be collected from different areas around the map. The fights between players to gain these resources are intense and the risk rewarding. Killing the other players will allow you to take their resources, which you can take back to base to upgrade your weapon or unlock new ones. To win, players must build a radio station and defend their base as the transmission is being sent out. In order to build a radio, players must find and return to their base with multiple electro tubes before the other teams. Striden isn't just a game about being a lone wolf. Playing your role is imperative to your team's survival. Each player can choose between 5 different classes: Assault, Engineer, Medic, Scout, and Support, all which have different abilities, but weapons are thankfully not locked to just one class. What makes Striden even more impressive is that the game is the result of a very small team based in Sweden. The game is being developed by 5 Fortress with only 6 people. The developer started in 2020 and says that their focus is, quote, first-person shooter games, players first, and being hands-on, end quote. There's no word on a release date yet, but the game is being planned for a 2025 release. 5 Fortress says that Striden will be a live service game and will have, quote, a wealth of content including maps, weapons, cosmetic items, characters, features, and a progression system that will allow players to spend hours mastering the game, end quote. Currently, the game is in the alpha stage, so it will be a while before we see a beta version of the game. So does Striden look interesting to you, and is it like stuff that you would like to play in 2025? Let me know in the comments.